Hello, my angels. As you come into the room, I ask that you like the video, share the video, and just tell everybody you know that Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is live on YouTube. And just like you did, they should come into the room as well so they can have their angel numbers read. They can get a prophetic message. They can get prayer if they're needed. They can definitely get uplifted. Amen, amen, amen. So let me say the prayer for our room tonight before we get started. I see my Motivate TV. I see TNT. So let's get started. Father God, I thank you for this moment. I thank you for everything you have done and everything you are doing. I ask you to bless my dear angels, God. Bless each and every one of them, God. Ask you to take care of their families, take care of their needs, take care of their wants, God. And God, I ask you to lastly bless me. Bless me with the things that I need. Bless me with the things that I want. Bless me with my health. Bless me with my mental capacities and everything that I need in my life. Bless my family. Bless my husband. And God asks you to do the same for everybody who's watching. I know that you will because you are a good God. You are wonderful. You are kind. You are pleasant. And you are right on time. God, I thank you for everything you have done and everything you are going to do. So let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable unto you, O God, my Father, my Father. Amen, 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 amen. Yay! It's Friday. It's Friday, everybody. Hi. Hello to Motivate TV. Hello, Motivate TV. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, you came with your group. Ooh, I like that number. I like that number. Hey, TNT, welcome back. I hope you're feeling good tonight. I hope you're feeling good. I really, really do. Let's see. Okay. Let's see who's next. Charlene's in the house. Conscious business. Conscious business is in the house. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You guys just don't understand. I rushed it. As Stevie says, I rocked and I ran to get here. Traffic was kind of heavy and mm, and I did what needed to be done, which was rush my Uber driver, my Lyft driver. I was like, we gotta go. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with motivate. Hmm. Did I do it right? Mhm. So, before we begin, are there any questions that you guys may have before we get started? I know something may be pressing that you need an answer to right away. Hey, Wave! Uh, mm, okay. I am fine. I am fine. Let's see. I had to get all kind of dolled up for you guys. My nails done. Can't see him. Let's see. Can you see him? Got my nails done. That's what I was rushing to do. That's what I was rushing to do. I'm like, I can't get up on there. I can't go back up there with my nails looking crazy. She says, my arm is still hurting and swollen. Okay. I really do think I have an infection in my arm. It should not be in pain still. Okay. Have you talked? Hopefully, you've talked to your doctor and maybe they can give you an antibiotic to help you with that. Okay. I will definitely go back to the doctor about it. And if it gets bad enough, I go to the hospital. Okay. Angel number 929 for Motivate TV. 929 is a compilation of the energies and the attributes of the numbers 9 and 2 with the powerful, influential number 9. See, number 9 is a powerful, influential number. It influences other numbers. So, whatever it's with, that means that it is according to the universal spiritual laws, right? It involves sensitivity, it involves a higher perspective. So, if you ever want to have a higher perspective, you can meditate using the angel number 9. How do you do that? You you close your eyes and imagine yourself looking at 9 or you can find it in Google 999. Look it up and let that number sit in your mind, and then close your eyes and meditate on that number. And as you meditate on the nines, it will help you in your life in such ways as light working. It also helps you with positive examples for others. It also would give you a higher perspective and a expansive viewpoint, so you'll be able to have a view that is higher than normal, right? Now, um, it also talks about benevolence and altruism, philanthropy, and light working. The number 9 also denotes endings and conclusions. And we know when it speaks of endings and conclusions, that means that something is going to begin. So there's a new beginning coming. There's a new beginning coming, right? The 2, you have a 2 in the middle. That has to do with balance, harmony, duality, peace, adaptability, service to others, being diplomatic, being diplomatic, you know, being receptive. So you're receptive to other people. Okay, I pray that your appointment you have with your surgeon next week, TNT, is in your favor and it helps you. All right. Now back to motivate. Now, the number 2 also involves understanding others, right? That means you have to balance things. You have to learn how to balance things. Just because you're business, just because, I mean, sorry, not business, just because you're busy, that doesn't mean that you don't take time out for other people, right? You're open, you're understanding, and you're helpful, and you're kind, right? You're cooperating with people. You have consideration for people. You have faith and trust. Your life purpose, your support, and your encouragement is also involved in the number 2, which has those bookends of nines at the end. Now, angel number 929 is a message from your angels that you are being fully supported at this time in your life as you're balancing your day-to-day life and your spiritual life, right? Your spiritual life can also be seen as your spiritual journey, your spiritual walk. Okay. Angel number 929 tells of endings and conclusions. And we know when we see endings and conclusions in an angel number, that means that there's a new beginning coming. You have a new beginning coming. So, as you have a new beginning coming, that means that something has to move out of the way so this new beginning can be ushered in. All right. Now, is telling you to be more creative. So I don't know exactly what you do that's creative in your life. It may be involving art, it may involve writing a book, it may be involving you know, YouTube, whatever you do that's creative, this is telling you to get started in that, or increase it, because you will see more things happening for your good. Subsequent changes will be to your highest good. And if you have been intuitively feeling that a part of your life is coming to a close or an end, this is true. This angel number will let you know that. And we know that when something is ending, it's because something new is beginning and is pushing something out the way so this new thing can come through, right? Angel number 929 also tells of you living your life as a positive example to others in your day-to-day life. In your day-to-day life, you have the ability to help others to get started in their life, their divine life purpose by watching you. You never know who's watching you and who can be inspired by something you said, something you did, right? So we have to be cognizant of the fact that we're an example, a positive example for others, right? Now, in so doing, have faith and trust in your own skills. Have faith in your own talents. You came here with a talent. All of us did. All of us did. We came here with something that we love. And we know if we're doing what we love, then it will love us back, meaning it will provide for us, right? It will provide for us, right? So, and it'll give us the opportunity to serve other people. We'll be able to help other people. You know, each one help one, each one teach one, right? The angels are encouraging you to continue on your current path, so you're on the right path. They just want you to keep going, because each step is a lesson. Each step is a lesson, okay? Now, if you have lost something recently, this angel number tells you to be rest assured that the universe is busily manifesting something positive to take its place. Angel number 9 suggests endings and conclusions leading towards the new. Number 2 strives to find balance. You have a 2 in the middle and you two bookends of nines. So the 2 in the middle is balancing those nines. All right, is giving harmony to the nines. Therefore, whatever is lost will be replaced. So, if you help her, if you help her, if you help her and make it a game, make a game out of math, and then she'll understand it more, and she'll be more able to receive it. Make it a game. All right. Um, so this number is telling you to get ready for a new beginning, basically. Get ready for a new beginning. There's something new that's coming into your life, and it is going to help you to become more open, creative, and joyful, and balanced, and focused, right? You will be able to enjoy whatever this is that's coming into your life that's going to open up balancing and harmony, right? And if you've lost your drive for something in your life, you will find that, or it'll be replaced with something else that you will love. Any questions, Motivate 8 TV? You're welcome. You're very welcome. I think that's about all I have for that particular number. So be blessed. Let's see who's next on my list. I have TNT. She is one of my favorite numbers. When I first started seeing angel numbers, number 60806 was the number that I saw. I kept seeing after I saw 1111. Then the first number I saw after 1111 was 606. So it's very, very good number. Hey, Melissa. It's a very good number for me, and very um, good reminder of where I was when I first started seeing angel numbers. It was after I had um, a stroke, and I started seeing these numbers, and I didn't know what they meant. And I looked them up and found out, lo and behold, they do mean something. They had a message for me. So don't neglect your angel numbers, guys. Don't neglect your angel numbers. They mean something. When I call your name, if you've seen any angel numbers, you can also let me know what number you saw, and I will tell you exactly what that means. Okay? That also is something that we do at the channel. Like if you've seen another angel number, you let me know. I'll read that for you. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask me and I'll tell you what I hear, or I'll tell you what I know. All right? Now, TNT, your angel number is 606. 606. All right? Angel number 606. The six carries the vibration of love, of family and home, service to others, and being selfless. Um, Having responsibility, being reliable, right? Providing for yourself and others, caring and nurturing others. Six also resonates with personal willpower, independence, initiative, having initiative, problem solving and overcoming obstacles, expressing grace, expressing gratitude, the zero in the middle. It is balancing those two sixes, which represents the universal energies, the beginning of a spiritual journey. And it stands for your potential. So it's giving potential to the two sixes, right? And letting you know that you can overcome obstacles. At this time, your obstacle is your health. So you can overcome this, but you have to be patient and allow yourself to completely heal. And hopefully, you're not utilizing that particular part of your body um, in a hurry to get it well. You're allowing it to heal on its own. Okay. Um, Also represents eternity and infinity, oneness and wholeness, continuing cycles and flows, and the beginning point, right? Every time you see zero, zero is taking you to a beginning of a new journey, right? You might think, oh, it's the beginning of something coming in my life. It may be just it may be a total new journey. It may not be starting over something. It may be something new. Okay. Just letting you know something new is coming. So, angel number 606 asks you to focus less on the material aspects and financial issues of life. Pause. That lets me know that the angels want you to focus less on what you have financially and what you don't have financially, what you have to do financially, and what you can't do, and all this. Don't worry about the money right now. Take your mind off of money issues. Take your mind off of bills. Okay. Look more towards a spiritual approach of having your wants and needs met. God will always take care of our needs. God will always take care of our wants if we believe. We've got to believe that all things are possible if we believe. 149, that would be 779. So I'll write that next to your name. And once I get through with everybody else, I'll come back to you. Stay with me, Motivate 8. Now, angel number 606 also is telling you to trust yourself to make the best decisions for you and your life, right? Don't double back. If you've made a decision to do something for your life, do it. Don't go backwards or let somebody change your mind, right? Because what decisions are for you are for you. And you have to be open to ideas that come to you and signs that come to you and new opportunities that will bring you material needs. So don't shut yourself down because you ask somebody what they think or whatever. It may be best for you to just keep it to yourself instead of asking other people or telling them what you plan to do, right? Because sometimes when you let your plans out, then people will say, "Oh, I think you ought to do this and that instead," And see, God already told you what the plan was, but you want to talk to somebody else, and then here they go chopping it up. And that's not fair because what God wants for you is for you. What God says for you is for you. Okay. You're encouraged to keep your focus on love, light, and the spiritual aspects of life. Okay. Love is getting ready to be in your face. And see, you, you can't be around bothering with everybody else or with what's going on in their lives, and you're letting yours go lacking, okay? Because you deserve love too. You deserve happiness too. You deserve wealth too. You deserve joy too, okay? Signs and new opportunities that will bring material needs to you. So, in your life, there are some new opportunities coming, and these are going to open doors for your material needs. Mm, These are going to open doors for your material needs, meaning you'll be able to take care of some things that you want to do physically, mentally, spiritually in your life. Angel number 606 encourages you to keep your focus on love, light, and the spiritual aspects of life. See, sometimes life starts to life and life starts to life and it takes away your focus, takes away your light, takes away your spiritual aspects. It takes you away from things, and then you concentrating on something else. That's actually a headache to you. That's actually giving you stress and strain and making you hurt even more than you did before because now you're worried about this and you're wondering about this and you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that and you're trying to do this and you're trying to do that, and you spread yourself too thin. When you spread yourself too thin, that's when your mind starts doing things, pain start coming. You start wondering, when is this gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? There's something we used to say: let go and let God. And sometimes, most times, that's what you got to do. You got to let go and let God. Okay? Let go and let God. You are to keep your focus on love, trusting yourself to make the best decisions for you in your life. Be open to the ideas that just pop into your head, the signs and the new opportunities, because these will bring your material needs to you, right? You personally need some material things. So be aware of ideas that come to you. Write them down, right? Stay focused on light and the spiritual aspects of life. If you have any fears or you have any concerns about your material or financial situation, give that to the angels so they can heal it and take it away, right? Trust that all that you need will be supplied by the universe in divine right time. God may not come when you want it, but He's always on time, okay? And angel number 606 may also suggest that issues having to do with your family and loved ones will be sorted and resolved to the advantage of all involved. That sentence right there should give you peace. You don't have to worry. Whatever they're going through, your family, your children, whatever they're going through, it will all be sorted out. It will all be resolved. Sometimes we got to let them come to the conclusion so they can learn how to deal with things on their own without us jumping in and fixing it, right? Because that's how God does do us. He allows us to learn the lesson so we're not doomed to repeat it. If we don't learn it on our own, we may forget what somebody else tells us. But I tell you, if you go through something, And you, let's just say you spend all your money on things, and you then at the end you like, I forgot to go grocery shopping. Then you don't have any food in the house. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. If you pay everything and you forgot to pay your electricity bill, when you go turn that light on, you can't turn it on. That's a lesson. You don't pay your car note. That's a lesson. See, we all got to learn our lessons on our own. So, love comes to life where we both give and receive love with grace and gratitude. So, the same way you give love is the same way you receive love, with grace and gratitude. Recognizing your capacity to affect other people's lives in positive ways. You affect other people in positive ways. So enjoy your relationships. Enjoy your relationships. Enjoy the companionship of those who are close to you. And give love freely and unconditionally. You know, sometimes we've been through a lot, we're kind of afraid to love again. See, even in your statement here, not to put you on Front Street, but you said, I always make sure we have food and my bills are paid. We have food. Okay. How about everybody contribute? How about it not being all on you? How about everybody contribute? How about, I don't know your situation completely, I know some of it. So I'm saying, how about other people contribute in a manner that makes a difference? You know, sometimes people say, oh, well, they contribute. See, you said it right here. They contribute. Well, it should be in such a way where you don't have to give the most. It should be in such a way that you don't have any financial needs. That's why I said we. You said, here's what you said. Not to put you on Front Street. I always make sure we have food and my bills are paid. You make sure we have food. That's what you said. That's why I said what I said. Because you said we, I make sure that we have food, right? We. And when our children are adults, I have adult children too. I have 3. And they know that if they need me, I'm there. But most times they stand on their feet. Most times they stand on their feet. And now your children probably do the same thing. They probably stand on their feet and they only ask you if really necessary, right? But let's go on. Love comes to life when we both give and receive with grace and gratitude, right? So when you give with grace, and gratitude. Grateful that you have it to give, right? Recognizing your capacity to affect other people's lives in positive way. Sometimes we can say a kind word that can make somebody else's day, right? Sometimes we can say something to our companion and make their day, right? And then they'll be able to give love freely and unconditionally to us as well. Any questions, TNT? And let me say this. I have adult children too, TNT. Now, they don't live with me. We all have our own home. They don't live with me. But sometimes that doesn't mean that sometimes they don't have needs. And sometimes I have needs and they help me. It's a two-way street. Sometimes I need a little help. Mama needs a little help. Sometimes they need a little help. Mom, you got $10? I need gas money. Mom, you got this? I need that. You know, it's a two-way street, right? And I'm not saying yours isn't. I'm just saying that, um, like I said, focus less on your material aspects and financial issues of life. Wow. What a wonderful message for TNT. Very uplifting, very positive. And it's always good to hear that you don't have to fear about your financial situation because God is saying that I've got you. And this is what he's saying to you, TNT. I've got you. So what I want you to do is to relax and rest up and let your arm just heal on its own. I know you probably want to get up and do this, that, and the other, but this is a time for you to rest. This is a time for you to just cool out. Okay? All right. Be blessed, TNT. Let's see who's next. Conscious business. Conscious business. Yes. You all don't know. I needed that fan like 3 years. No, I'll say 7 years ago. When you have those moments and you need some air, all of a sudden, those of you near my age know what I'm talking about. Man, that fan helps. Charlene Hill, conscious business. Let me put that in there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. Bingo, bango. That's where we are. 553. Mm. And as we were talking, another number came up. I see it. So I'll read that one for you as well. Charlene, 553. Oh my goodness. It's about making major life changes. Major life changes. Major life changes. Wow. Making important choices and decisions. Expanding opportunities. Adapting. Being versatile. Personal freedom. And resourcefulness. The three at the end is related to growth and expansion, spontaneity, broad mindedness, optimism, joy, and enthusiasm, natural talent and skills, creativity, manifesting your desires. Three is a manifesting number, five is a choice number. So you're manifesting your choices. You're manifesting your choices. Choose wisely. Angel number 553 is a powerful sign of important life changes. Freedom and big positive changes all day. These changes have come about due to your positive attitude, due to your intentions to better your life. Your prayers and positive affirmations have manifested your desired changes, and better is now on its way. Wow. This angel number is a message that major life changes are around you. Major life changes are around you. And you may be feeling apprehensive or anxious about what lays ahead of you. Should I make this move? Should I make this? Should I try this opportunity? Um, how will it affect this? How will it affect that? And it says, although it may not seem like it right now, trust that all is going according to divine plan. So this is ordered. Whatever this is ordered in your life. And everything's going to fall into place in divine right time. Now, there may be some additional information that will be revealed soon, or some work that needs to be done. But ultimately, all will go as it should at this time. Are you guys thinking about buying your own home? It just came before me. Are you thinking about buying your own home? Owning your own home? Because it says there may be some additional information to be revealed or work to be done. And sometimes when you buy a house, you have to do a little work here and there. Mm. You're encouraged to take full advantage of the changes and the new opportunities that will present themselves in your life. Angel number 553 is a message that the angels and ascended masters are overseeing the life changes you're currently experiencing and ensuring that all goes according to divine plan. So if you're feeling any fear, doubt, or anxiety about these life changes, call upon the angels for help, for healing, guidance, and support. Guidance and support, right? Guidance and support. Now, you have one more number that has been given to you spiritually, and it is the 10-1, 101. Let's see. Mm, it's a powerful number that's encouraging you to put your plans into positive action. I don't know what these plans are that you've been thinking about, that you've been pondering over, but this is a yes. This is a definite yes. This is a strong indication that your angels and the universal energies are saying that this is a time for personal development, right? This is a time for spiritual awakening. This is a time for enlightenment. And as you keep your thoughts and your focus and your intentions on your soul mission and life purpose, your elevated vibrations will attract abundance into your life. Keep your vibration high. Keep your vibration high. How? By using positive affirmations, by maintaining an optimistic attitude. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it will. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know it will. Right? See, when you're intended on being blessed and you're looking for it for yourself to be blessed, and you happen to tell somebody about it, they'll keep asking you, well, did it happen yet? Did God bless you yet? That's why it's good for us when we are focusing on receiving from God. It's best for us to keep it close to the vest, because that way you won't let other people come in with doubts. You won't let other people come in with negativity. See, you gotta not let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. That left hand is saying, I got faith. I know that I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to do that. I can do all things but fail. And the right hand is saying, but how? You don't have this and you don't have that, and you need this and you need that. This is why when you are manifesting, you keep it close to you, in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. Keep it close, right? There'll be a time where you'll be able to testify and let everybody know what God has done for you. But until that moment comes, keep it close to the chest. Okay? Now, it's telling you to take positive action in the direction of your dreams and desires and trust. So, whatever this thing is that you guys are wanting to come to fruition, take positive action. Do what needs to be done in that realm. Just make one step. You make one step, gotta make two. Okay. Then after you make that first step, then that's when your trust come in. That's when your trust comes in. Okay. It's encouraging you to pay attention to your intuition, your thoughts, your impressions. Why? Because these are revealing the answers to your prayers. And God is giving you a bird's eye view in your thoughts, dreams. Okay. You may even be around somebody talking about it, and they don't even know you, you don't know them, but they're giving you the answer to a question you have in your mind, right? It encourages you to trust yourself, trust the angels and the universal energies, and take direction and action as guided. Step out of your comfort zone in the direction of your inner promptings, and know and believe that you will find success and happiness. So let's just say you, for instance, you are looking for a house. Okay. So then you go in a neighborhood that you're interested in and you look around and see if you see any houses for sale, right? And if you do, you write the information down and set an appointment and walk through it. Now, depending on the vibes that you get from your walkthrough, you'll know if that house is the one for you. Okay? Is it the one for you? You'll know if that car is the one for you. That new business is the one for you. But you have to get in the vibration of that thing so that you'll know that, right? And then that way, then you can move forward and be able to enjoy the passion and enthusiasm of what the blessing is. But definitely, there's a blessing en route to you. Be blessed, Charlene. Next, I have Wave. Hi, Wave. Your angel number tonight is, and you're welcome as always, my lady. She's so beautiful inside and out. I just love Lisa Charlene. 933. Okay, Wave. You have angel number 933. This is about endings and conclusions. And we know when there's an ending and conclusion, that's because there's a new beginning coming. So you have a new beginning coming. And that new beginning is going to involve you communicating. It's going to involve you manifesting your desires, having optimism and enthusiasm. See, when we're praying and when we're having faith for things that we want in our lives, this is also a time where we're going to have to communicate our desires. And this involves our manifestation. We're going to call those things forth that be not as though they were. That means calling it yours. It may not be yours yet, but you call it yours. Take ownership. Taking ownership of things that you want in your life, right? Using your natural skills, your natural talents, being friendly and sociable, right? Creation and creativity, growth and expansion is on the menu, and the principles of increase. So something is getting ready to grow in your life. Something is getting ready to grow in your life, and something is getting ready to end so that that can grow. You understand what I'm saying? In order for this thing to grow, something has to end. Right? 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 That's just like if you're living in an apartment and you want a new apartment. In order for you to get to the next apartment, you have to end that lease and then begin another one, right? So angel number 933 is a strong message for you to let go of any situations in your life that are no longer serving a positive purpose. If it doesn't serve you positively, let it go. Allow the old to leave your life, to leave your life. Do not cling to situations out of fear. How am I going to do without this? Will I make it without this? My life's going to change without this. That's fear. And we don't have the spirit of fear. We have power, love, and a sound mind. Okay? So it is of the utmost importance that you hold a positive viewpoint and have positive expectations about yourself and your future. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay? Your thoughts create your experiences. You can think a thing, it can be a thing. This is how we create as humans. We think it and we create it. God, how does he create? He speaks it and he creates. We think it and we create, right? Everything that was created in the world came from a thought. Somebody had to think it. Somebody had to have the idea. So if you get the idea, it's for you to do that. Stay close to your ideas. Write them down if you can, right? And then after you have these ideas and you write them down, don't allow other people to come in with their negative aspects, their negative attitudes to hinder you, to stop you. You know, this is why when you're manifesting, you don't tell everybody what you're doing. You don't let everybody in to know what you're manifesting because you never know who's manifesting against that and wishing that you don't receive that, right? So you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You talk to God and shut your mouth, okay? Your angels and the ascended masters encourage and support you always. You are fully supported, surrounded, and loved by the angels and higher beings of the spiritual realm. Know that your sole purpose, the reason you were born, is one of serving and teaching others. Your job is to find out what do you have that you can teach other people. How can you serve humanity? What natural skill sets and talents do you have? What kind of creativity do you have where you can help mankind? After you have investigated and written down all of your natural talents, all of your creative aspects, be open to receiving your well-earned rewards and blessings. See, see, I'm hearing that you have had a lot of really great thoughts, but you didn't act on all of them. There's something about a business that you need to act upon. And your apprehension has to do something with the money because this is going to be a big business. This is something that's going to put you in another tax bracket. Okay, but you're like, okay, I need the funds to start. I need the funds to start. Well, the best thing to do is open your mouth and ask. You never know who may want to come in as a partner, right? You might get 3 people to come in, go in with you and start it. You may be able to start it that way, right? You may get some what they call angel associates where they go in, but they don't want anything but just to be a part of the business. And you might give them at the end of the year a portion of something, you know? Your angels and the ascended masters encourage and support you always. You're fully supported. surrounded and loved by the angels and higher beings of the spiritual realm. Now, the reason we keep talking about the angels is because God has dispatched some spiritual beings to help you get to where you're supposed to be in your life, to help you get through and navigate any waters, anything that's intimidating you from doing it, so that you can be who he sent you down here to be. You were sent here to do a service. You were sent here to do a service. You were sent here to help a certain kind of people. You were sent here to live a certain kind of way. Okay? In order for you to do that, you have to be in the right place at the right time so that God can open those doors for you. And the doors are going to open. They're just waiting for you to stand in front of them. They're waiting for you to get your faith on the same level, same wavelength. Okay? Okay? It says, know that your sole purpose is one of teaching and serving other people. How? How? By using your natural talents and creativity. See, a lot of times we think, oh, I got to go to school to learn this, learn that. God put something in us already. It's good to go to school to enhance what we already have. But first, you got to find out what you have. See, God put something inside of you in your DNA for you to be success in something. And once you hit that thing that is what he wants you to do, this is when your life will blow up in such a way that you'll be like happy, content, fulfilled, because you'll be on your spiritual journey. You'll be on your life's journey. You'll be doing exactly what you came here to do. And see, it's not so much about your body. It's not so much about your mind, your heart. It's about your soul. Your soul came here to do something. And it needs your body to be the catalyst to get it where it needs to be. So you need to do some soul meditating. Let me give you something for that. Someone else in the room might need something on soul meditation as well. Yeah, I like this one. Because those are angel numbers. Those are angel numbers. And they have messages for you. I'm getting ready to give you some meditation that's going to help you with your soul awakening. Let me do this first. Wait a minute. Let's do it this way. Okay. I'm giving you this, and this is the link to it. Okay. This is the link for this. It's going to help you with loving your soul, healing anything that's in your soul that needs to be healed. You know, maybe from past lives, it may be from past hurt. Okay. Deep healing. And it'll help you awaken to your reason for being here. You were born for a reason. You are a spiritual being in a physical body. You're on a journey of life. And you got to get reconnected with your soul energy. This will help you because this is a deep journey of self-love, healing, and awakening, as well as a higher perspective of life. So you'll be reconnected to your soul. And that will help you in that regard. Okay. Let's see what else it says. See, it says know that your soul purpose is one of teaching. Where am I at? Of teaching others, serving others. How? Using your natural talents and creativity. It's already inside of you. This is something already inside of you. This is nothing that you need to go learn. It's natural. And then once you do the serving and do the teaching, this is the work. Once you serve and teach other people using what's inside of you, not what you go to school and learn, but something that's what's inside of you that you already know and you don't even know how you know it. You just know, right? And you just love it. Once you do that, that's when you can be open to receiving these well-earned rewards, these blessings. So do things that make you feel creative, joyful, loving. As by doing so, you open yourself up to receiving more positive experiences and opportunities. If you're truly passionate about something and you wish to pursue it, align your life with your desires. Take a class about it. Be around other people who enjoy doing that, right? Because when you're around like-minded people, it stirs up the spirit within your soul. And it makes you even more excited. It makes you even more intuitive about what it is you need to do with that thing. What will happen is you'll be able to create opportunities for you. It will help open doors for you to indulge in your passion, whatever your passion is. See, you came here for a reason to earth. You came here for a reason to do a work that your soul wants to do. Allow your soul to do what it came here to do. Because it's not about your mind. It's not about your body. Not about your eyes. It's about your soul. You, the you see in the mirror, is a vehicle carrying the real you, the essence of you, which is your soul. So when you do what your soul wants you to do, you'll have a happier life. But if you're doing what your mind wants you to do, or you're doing what your heart wants you to do, right? It's temporary happiness. But when you do the soul work, this is when you'll be completely happy in life because you'll be doing a soul journey. Okay? Any questions, Wave? Heart and soul. Heart and soul. Your heart loves. Your heart feels. Your soul holds the information that you need to complete your life. When you're living from your soul, you're living from past lives, future lives, current lives, because you're living from your soul. You're doing what your soul wants you to do. See, your soul came here to do something, but your body may want to do something else. For me, my soul loves law, loves it. I love being involved in legal matters, handling legal matters. I love law. I love the investigation and all this stuff and digging. I love digging and finding out information. I love it, right? My body has had a stroke and it can't handle the stress of it. But that doesn't mean I don't stop loving what I love. You can still love what you love, whether you can do it or not, right? So you need to intertwine your heart and your soul and come up with what it is that your soul wants you to do and what you love. Blend it together. Make a list. Make a list of everything that you would love to be or do. That you would love to do, be, or do. Whether you had the experience or not. Okay? Whether you have the money to do it or not. Let's just say if it's a scientist, you love finding out how things work, how things were created. See, if it's art, go to an art gallery and see if how you feel about art, right? It's the medical field. Go to a hospital and just be in that environment and see how you feel about it, you know? Then go to a college of medicine and just stand there and watch the students and see if it excites you. Do what excites you, what gets you going, what makes you feel like you're living. You see, when you're doing what you were sent here to do, you'll be so excited. You see, I love doing this. I love teaching people about spirituality. I love doing prophetic readings. I've been doing that since I was 6 years old. Didn't even know what I was doing. I would just say what I heard. God would speak to me and I tell people. And they would get things. They would find love. They would find themselves. And then God would bless me. I would find things. Yes, the heart is a radar. If your mind thinks something and then you get excited, that lets you, Eureka, that's it. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes. The heart wants what the heart wants, right? Right? So I worked in law for what, 25 years, whatever. And I love the investigation of it all. It wasn't so much of the court cases and the going to court and stuff. It was the digging, the investigating, the finding the answers. I love that. I'm nosy by nature. So you got to find out what it is that you love to do, whether you get paid for it or not. And trust me, if you do what you love, it will love you back. And it will love you back in a way that you'll be able to do the things that you love instead of what you have to do. And it's a pity that a lot of times we got to do things we have to do because we got to make that money. We got to pay for things. But if we blend that and we do what we have to do and what we love, eventually what we love will catch up to what we have to do. And that's all that we'll have to do. I pray that you find your passion and you find the road to your passion, and that your passion overtakes your life to the point where you have everything you ever wanted in your life. Things you didn't even know you wanted. Things you didn't even know you needed. See, we're looking at what's right in our face, but God knows our future. God knows our future as well as our past. He knows where you've been and he knows where you're going. We're just trying to fill in the blanks. Any more questions, Wade? Yeah, heart and soul. The heart is the radar for the soul. Be blessed. All right. Sweet Melissa's next. Sweet Melissa. Where are you, darling, darling? I am going to open the room for questions, random questions, and that's when you guys can put your questions in chat. Angel. You know I love that song. Angel, you're not supposed to be singing that. Why not? Why can't I sing about angels? Why can't I sing about angels? Is there a reason? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Burning sage. In case anybody wonder, what is she doing? Now, Melissa. She likes that song. That's my favorite song. I wanted to put that in my oh, bless your heart. I wanted to put that in my as in my intro, but they wouldn't let me because it's copyrighted. But I love that song. Sweet Melissa. How's my coastal girl doing? I hope you're doing okay. I'm so glad to see you. It's been a minute. I'm glad though. You have the angel number 9449 is about your endings and conclusions. And we know when there are endings and there's conclusions, that's because something new is getting ready to be started, right? And you're going to have to utilize your higher perspective, your expansive viewpoint, your strength of your character, non-conforming to the uses of other people, the abilities of other people, the wants and the needs of other people, doing your own thing, being a leader, being a humanitarian, being a positive example for others. You have so much work to do spiritually. Spiritually, you have so much work to do. Right? It's going to take patience, practicality, application, hard work, responsibility, conscientiousness, progress, honesty, integrity, diligence, and determination to achieve those goals. This almost seems like being a psychiatrist. Yes, yes. Lots of naps and lots of nice long baths. Nothing's like a long bubble bath. I'm telling you. Get in the bubble bath and have your sage going and a nice candle and turn out the lights and just listen to some soft music. Oh, that is awesome. That takes your mind off all the things you gotta do, all the gottas, right? I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? You're also in this message is also about your passion, your drive in life, and related to the energies of the archangels. The archangels are around you. That means you have some heavy stuff going on with your life purpose. Let's read the message. You're encouraged to reorganize your priorities. Reorganize your priorities. Some things that you've made a priority are no longer a priority. You have to take responsibilities for your own actions, your choices, your personal growth. Right? All aspects of your life. And then you are to love and nurture yourself. See, you just said, we're just talking about taking a nice hot bath and all of that stuff and loving on you. You have to do that. When you do that, what you're doing is recentering yourself. And you have to recenter yourself, bring yourself back together. Because life be lifing. Life be lifing. And it will take you and stretch you long and far. And you'd be like, I'm so tired, but I gotta keep going. I'm so tired, but I gotta keep going. I gotta go. I gotta do this. Gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And you're doing like this. You're all over the place, but you need time to burn yourself some sage. Open up you a nice novena candle. Make you some nice suds in the bathtub and get in there and do nothing. Just lay there, luxuriate, listen to God, what He's saying to you. Be still and know that God is God. Be still and know that God is God. See, sometimes we think that we got to do so much things to get things done, and we forget about, asking God to help us. You never know. It might be somebody from a long time ago that owes you some money, and all of a sudden they show up and say, "Hey, girl, I forgot I owed you this money. Here, I put in a little extra for you." And you look in there, and it's a whole bill that you needed to pay, and you're like, "Wow." You see, when I know about that bouncing from one thing to the next. That in itself is very stressful on the mind. That's how I used to work. I used to work for 5 attorneys and I'd be all over the place. Okay, I gotta type this. Okay, I gotta write this. Okay, I gotta find this. Okay, I gotta research this. Okay, it's lunchtime. Oh gosh, I gotta take a lunch. So I gotta take a lunch, and all through lunch, I'm thinking about what I gotta do, and I get back, and then I gotta go back and do this. Gotta go to court. Gotta go here. Gotta go there. Gotta do this. Gotta do that. And when you're working for that many attorneys and all of them are doing different kind of cases, you end up having to handle people who have over 100 caseloads each. That's a lot to think about. Believe me, please believe me, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know, even if it's 3 of them, it's a lot. So In life, we bounce around doing this and that and doing this and that, right? But we're supposed to take a vacation. And this is what you need, sweet Melissa, a vacation where you could be pampered, honey. You need to be laid out, stretched out wide, somebody on your back getting in there, putting that hot oil in your on your back and rubbing you down and making you feel real delightful. Some soft music and little candles around, just relaxing. Going down to the beach and walking by the water, right? Thinking about absolutely nothing. I recommend St. Martin. It's a wonderful place. It's in the United States. Go to St. Martin, honey. Take a weekend. It'll change your life. Okay? It's telling you that your life purpose involves serving humanity, using your light working skills. See, sometimes when we think we're doing our life purpose, we're using our mind, we're using our body, but we're not using our spirit. You got to set goals and pursue your aspirations with enthusiasm and passion. Do what you love and it'll love you back. What are you passionate about? Right? What are you enthusiastic about? It says you have all the skills, you have other talents that you need to fulfill your spiritual journey. After all that you have done, you still have to do your spiritual journey. It's your destiny. It's not even if you want, it's a must. It's a must. Oh, yeah. U.S. Virgin Islands. Look up USVI. It is fun. Trust me when I say, girl, it's so much fun. The food is great. The people are great. You would love it. Just take a weekend. Just go. Now, angel number 944 may also be suggesting that it is time to let go of a situation that has now ran its course. Oh, congratulations. As one door closes, new doors of opportunity open. The angels are helping you to open those doors. See, you say you're getting back into music. That's a door opened. That's a door opened. Okay? The angels are helping you to open those doors and heal from any pain, sorrow, or feelings of loss that may accompany this transition. So don't think about what happened the last time you were into music. Make this a new start. Make this a new start. Use your creative mind to establish a plan of action because you're moving to the next level. You're leveling up. You're leveling up. Accept the level up. Be ready. Don't be so busy that you're unable to take the time and effort it takes to move to the next stage of your life. Life is about stages. It's not about doing the same thing over and over and over. You know what they say about that. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over, that's insanity, right? So we got to get past the insanity of it all. We got to get past that. Everything you do should elevate you. Everything you do should elevate you. What did you learn? What did you gain? If you're not learning something, if you're not gaining something, Then you just, what did my grandmother used to say? Fattening frogs for snails? No, fattening snails for frogs. Meaning you're just giving away what you know for nothing. Don't give away your God given talent for nothing. Be blessed in utilizing your God given talents. Okay? Be blessed in utilizing your God given talents, the things you do naturally. And that's where your focus should be, what you do naturally. And that you would do it whether you got paid or not, but you will get paid for it, right? So use your creative mind, establish the plan, get the action together with the plan, and then move to the next level of your life because you're leveling up. Time has been well spent at the level you're on. It is time to go higher. God is lifting you up where you belong. Be blessed, sweet Melissa. Be blessed. All right. Now, I'm going to open the floor for questions for a moment. And I'll tell you what I hear. Oh, thank you so much, sweet Melissa. Be blessed in everything you undertake and do. The floor is open for prophetic questions. If you have a question, yes, no, or you need further answer, not anything long, put it in the chat and I'll tell you what I hear. All right? Okay. Does anybody have any prophetic questions? And if you see it in your heart that you want to drop a cash app, there it is, $ Angel Light Over Darkness 33. Okay. I'll give you guys a minute to put your question in the chat. And if anyone would like to set up a private counseling session, let me know and I'll put the link for that as well. Yep, still works. Okay. You had a dream about angel number 149. Okay. Okay. This is the link from my calendar. You can set it up, and then my assistant will let me know that you guys want a private message, not private message, a private counseling session with me. And that is not angel numbers, that is just prophetic counseling. All right, 149. 149 is a message to pay attention to your recurring thoughts, ideals, and impulses as the angels are guiding you towards the next steps along your spiritual path. Trust the intuitive messages you are receiving at this time. Listen to the messages that you receive, the thoughts that you have. The thoughts are things, thoughts are things, thoughts are messages, right? Because they're holding the answers to your prayers, right? So you get an uncommon idea about something, that is an answer to one of your prayers, right? It is a message that the financial aspects of your life will be taken care of. That's telling you don't worry about money. You're going to be taken care of. Everything's going to be taken care of. Everything's going to be good. All you have to do is pursue your life purpose and soul mission. Do what you were sent here to do. Find out what your soul mission is. Do what you love, and it will love you back. The steps that you've already put into place have paved the way to your future success. This can be a message that the angels are with you as you step through a new door of opportunity. This opportunity may be a business. This opportunity may be a job. It may involve you moving. But you're asked to focus on your goals, your aspirations, your life purpose. And just because life is lifing, that doesn't mean that you give up on those things. Before you had uh, children or a mate, you had goals. You had aspirations. When I grow up, I'm going to be, when I grow up, I'm going to do. What happened to those? You have to tap into you. This message is telling you to tap into you. Take excellent care of you. Because when you take care of you, everybody else will benefit. And you have to take time to give yourself a relaxing treat to soothe your mind, body, and soul. I just talked to sweet Melissa about that. And don't think I forgot y'all that we didn't ever have our retreat. Remember, we were supposed to have a retreat. What happened? Charlene. No, I didn't just blame Charlene. Charlene, what happens to the retreat? I don't even know if she's still here. But yeah, you have to take some time to take care of you, boo. To take care of you. To relax mind, body, and soul. Not just your body, your mind and your soul. Gotta get away. And when you get away, don't take no work with you. Don't take no work calls. Matter of fact, turn that phone off. And honey, look at that water and enjoy the water. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the exotic foods. And sit in the sun. And ah, ah, ah. We just breathe. Sometimes we just need that moment to just breathe. So that's what your 149 means. That's what your 149 means. Anyone else have a question? Somebody else is going to get a house. I just saw it. Somebody else is getting ready to get a house. Do what needs to be done. Do the paperwork. Get your house in order. Your financial house in order. So that you qualify for whatever you need to qualify for. Mm-hmm. Yep. Any other questions? It doesn't have to be about numbers. It can be about anything that you want to ask me. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I will see you guys Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can reach me in Instagram. See, where's my Instagram? Getting my Instagram right now. Okay. If you need me, I'm in IG. There you go with that. There's that. If you want to shop the merch, we've got merch. There's that. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. You guys have a nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Monday. Love you always. Bye.